Liberia, a land whose very name is woven with the promise of liberty and hope, echoing through its hills, forests, and bustling cities. The name itself speaks of freedom. Born from the dreams of those seeking a new beginning, Liberia stands as a symbol of resilience and independence on Africa's west coast. It's not your typical tourist spot, no polished resorts, just raw, real beauty. Here, the untouched beaches and humble villages invite you to experience authenticity, not luxury. Dense rainforests stretch endlessly and the Atlantic pounds a wild coastline. Nature here is both a challenge and a gift, shaping every aspect of life. But Liberia's true heart is its people. Their warmth and openness greet you at every turn, making strangers feel like friends. Their resilience is a testament to a history of struggle and strength. Generations have weathered storms, both literal and figurative, yet their spirit remains unbroken. My mission? Get off the beaten path and understand the nation's pulse. To walk where few outsiders go and see Liberia through the eyes of those who call it home. We're heading to the coast to meet legendary Kru Canoe Carvers, whose skills have been passed down for centuries, shaping the vessels that connect communities and livelihoods. Then inland to the rubber plantations that drive the economy, where the daily tapping of trees is both a science and an art, sustaining families and fueling the nation's growth. This is about survival, skill, and the unbreakable human spirit. Every task, from weaving baskets to mending nets, is a story of perseverance. Getting around is an adventure. Paved highways give way to muddy tracks. Each journey is unpredictable, demanding patience and a sense of humor. Life unfolds on the roadside, vibrant markets, children playing, and the daily rhythm of community life on display for all to see. Women balancing heavy loads with grace, moving with a poise that belies the weight they carry, both physically and metaphorically. Every village has its own rhythm and story. Each one is a tapestry of traditions, laughter, and daily challenges overcome together. The humidity is relentless, but the smiles are genuine. Joy here is found in simple moments, shared under the heavy, sunlit air. This journey is about connection, understanding the skills that let people thrive where others see only hardship. It's about learning from those who have mastered the art of making the most of what they have. From fishermen in hand-carved canoes, braving the ocean at dawn, to rubber tappers at dawn, collecting the day's first drops of latex as the sun rises over the plantations, there's deep knowledge and determination here. Every hand tells a story, every face reflects a legacy of endurance. These are the front lines of survival, where families work side by side, building futures from the ground up. I'm here to learn, listen, and share their stories, to give voice to the everyday heroes who shape Liberia's future. This is Liberia, unfiltered and untamed. Let's get started. Our first stop is the wild, beautiful Kru coast, a place where the land meets the sea in a dramatic embrace, and every sunrise brings new promise. Here, the horizon stretches endlessly, and the air is thick with the scent of salt and adventure. The Atlantic crashes against golden sands, palm trees bend in the wind, and the roar of the surf is a constant companion. The coastline is alive, restless, and full of stories waiting to be told. This is home to the Kru people, legendary seafarers, fiercely independent and deeply connected to the ocean. For generations, they have lived by the tides, their lives shaped by the rhythms of the sea. Their history is one of resistance and pride, shaped by the sea. The stories of their ancestors echo in the waves, tales of courage, survival, and a relentless spirit that refuses to be tamed. The ocean isn't just a resource, it's part of their identity. It's a living force, a provider, and sometimes a formidable adversary. Walk through a Kru village and you step into living history. Simple homes, wood smoke curling into the sky, and fishing nets drying on the sand. Every detail tells a story of resilience and adaptation. The village's rhythm follows the tides, canoes out at dawn, celebrations when they return with fish. The entire community gathers, sharing in the bounty and the joy of another safe return. The essential tool, the canoe. More than just a vessel, it's a symbol of hope and survival, crafted with care and passed down through generations. Not just any canoe, these are masterpieces, carved from a single log, built for the Atlantic's fury. Each one is unique, shaped by skilled hands and the wisdom of elders. The men who build them are artists and engineers, keepers of an ancient tradition. Their craft is a blend of patience, strength, and deep respect for the wood and the water. Without these canoes, there's no fishing, no transport, no Kru way of life. The canoes connect families, villages, and generations, carrying dreams and livelihoods across the waves. Understanding the Kru means understanding the canoe. Their craft is survival, and every stroke of the paddle is a testament to their enduring spirit. Their legacy is carved in wood, each canoe a living memory of those who came before, and a promise to those yet to come. The canoe is their lifeline, braving the Atlantic, forging connections, and carrying the hopes of an entire people. And it's where our story begins. On the water, with the KRU, and the timeless journey of a lifeline carved from wood. The KRU canoe, long, narrow, elegantly curved, is built to slice through waves. Watching a fisherman launch is witnessing a ballet of strength and timing. These skills are learned from boyhood. Building a canoe starts deep in the forest with the right tree, often ceiba, chosen for strength and buoyancy. Felling the tree is a spiritual act, connecting carver and nature. Using simple tools, carvers hollow the log by hand, guided by tradition, not blueprints. Every curve is shaped by knowledge passed down for generations. The final hull must be perfectly balanced for the ocean's turbulence. Fire hardens the wood, giving the canoe its blackened finish. The result, a masterpiece of indigenous engineering, perfected over centuries. It's more than a boat, it's a tool of survival. The canoe is the community's heartbeat, and its creation is a sacred craft. The canoe carving site is the village's heart, an open-air workshop under a great tree. Men of all ages gather, from masters to apprentices working in rhythm. I met Kofa, a master carver who learned from his grandfather at 10. Here, skills are passed down by doing, not reading. Carving a canoe is a community affair. Many hands move the log, shape the wood, and share stories. The process can take weeks, forging bonds and teaching teamwork, patience, and respect. Challenges are real. Deforestation pushes carvers deeper into the forest, and young people are drawn to city life. Kofa hopes his grandson will answer the call of the wood. Despite obstacles, pride in their work endures. When a canoe is finished, the village celebrates, naming it, blessing it, launching it into the sea. It's a powerful sight, a legacy continued, a culture resilient. The canoe is hope, carved from a single log. It's the promise of sustenance and survival, and it keeps the community afloat. Leaving the coast behind, we journey inland, where the salty air fades and the landscape transforms before our eyes. Here, the wild, tangled rainforest gives way to a new kind of forest, vast rubber plantations stretching as far as the eye can see. The ancient trees are replaced by endless rows of rubber trees, each trunk carefully scarred to release its precious latex. A silent, methodical process repeated day after day. This is the engine of Liberia's economy, powering industries and livelihoods across the nation. For more than a century, rubber has shaped not just the land but the very fabric of Liberia's history and its future, leaving a mark on generations. The plantations stretch for miles, forming a monoculture forest with its own quiet rhythm, where nature is ordered and controlled. Here, the silence is broken only by the gentle drip of latex into collection cups and the distant, steady footsteps of workers moving through the trees at dawn. Rubber provides jobs for tens of thousands of Liberians, often offering the only formal employment in remote rural areas where opportunities are scarce. The largest plantation, Firestone, Liberia, is a world unto itself, complete with its own schools, hospitals, and even markets, forming a self-contained community. For many families, plantation work means a steady income, a roof over their heads, and the hope that their children might have a brighter future through education. But this way of life comes with a legacy, one marked by labor struggles, protests for fair wages, and growing concerns about the environmental impact of monoculture farming. Workers' communities are basic, with simple housing and few amenities. Life is tough and the work is physically demanding, often under the hot West African sun. Yet, in the face of hardship, there's a powerful sense of solidarity. Neighbors share food, care for each other's children, and support one another through daily challenges. As the sun sets, evenings bring laughter, music, and dance, a testament to the resilience and spirit that thrives even in the toughest conditions. This is a story of toil, endurance, and hope, a different kind of forest, where the roots run deep and the dreams of a nation grow. To understand plantation life, I joined Samuel, a tapper, before dawn. In the cool darkness, he moved swiftly among the trees, tapping each with practiced precision. Latex flows best in the early morning. Every cut must be perfect to protect the tree. Samuel is responsible for hundreds of trees, racing the sun each day. The work is risky, snakes, injuries, and relentless quotas. The pay is steady but barely enough. Samuel dreams of a better future for his children, education, opportunity, a life beyond tapping. After tapping, he collects latex, hauling heavy buckets to the collection station. Earnings are based on output, adding pressure to already grueling work. It's relentless labor, driven by hope for a brighter tomorrow. Samuel's story is shared by thousands. Their work fuels the global economy, and their resilience is remarkable. Liberia is a feast for the senses, contrasts everywhere. The coast dazzles with blue ocean and green jungle, sunsets ignite the sky, cities are chaotic, markets overflow with color and life, the sounds, Atlantic waves, village laughter, the tapper's knife, Monrovia's music and traffic. Emotionally, it's a roller coaster. Joy in shared meals, sadness in stories of struggle. The people's dignity and hope are humbling. One night, in a village without power, music and drumming filled the darkness. Songs told stories of the sea and survival. In that moment I felt Liberia's unbreakable spirit. It's a lesson in resilience I'll never forget. Music is Liberia's lifeblood. More than entertainment, it's communication and healing. After war, music helped rebuild identity and unity. In villages, drumming and singing preserve history and values. On plantations, music offers escape and joy after long days. Songs speak of struggle, love, and dreams for a better life. Music recharges spirits, even in hardship. This hope, expressed in music, is Liberia's greatest asset. I saw it in Kofa's pride, Samuel's determination, and every song at night. These are survivors and dreamers defined by resilience, not hardship. Their spirit echoes in every beat and melody. My time in Liberia ends, but its people stay with me. The canoe carvers and rubber tappers are the nation's backbone, keepers of tradition and drivers of the economy. Their lives are hard, but their resilience is heroic. We must look beyond headlines and see the individuals, families, and communities. Appreciate the skill of the carver, the labor of the tapper. Their work is vital to us all. This journey is a call to look closer, listen deeper, and connect with their stories. Support fair trade, empower local communities, and share these stories. Liberians seek respect and opportunity, not pity. Their spirit is unbreakable. Let's help them shine. And let's remember their hope. Every time we see a canoe or use a rubber product,